Hey everybody, it's Jeff here with Entrepreneur Essentials once again, and I am here with my friend, the very beautiful Felicia Reed of Felicia Reed Photography, and we are going to have one heck of a good time, I'm sure, because I know her very well, and she's a crazy lady.
Good way.
In a good way, yes, in a very good way. So once again, as always, right down below me is our subscription button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because you're not going to get these if you don't subscribe to the channel. Also below me are going to be the show notes. The show notes will have her information in it as well and what we talk about today. So Felicia, tell me a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey.
So I have a background in the medical field. I'm an ultrasonographer. I still am. So I do ultrasounds.
Okay.
And I did ultrasounds. And on the side, I would just take better pictures of my kids. I just want to take better pictures of my kids. So I started taking classes at the local camera store and did some meetup groups. And I kind of got bored really quick because everybody's stuff looked the same. And I'm a little on the... So I was like, I don't like that. I mean, if I'm going to do this, why can't I try something different? And I came across one of my incredible mentors that is my business coach and mentor right now, Sue Bryce. And she empowers women to fall in love with themselves and look amazing in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. And so that really hit home with me because I was I don't know, maybe 39 at the time. Mm-hmm. I'm telling my age.
So what?
And so I'm 42, so I totally get it. And so I just tried it out and just practiced on friends and stuff. And I really loved the way that I can change the way someone feels about themselves, like in a positive way, because it's pretty powerful. Yeah. You know, and so that's kind of where I got started with my journey. And then it's been 1 year in November that I'm full-time. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's been quite interesting. I mean, it's been great. I've met a lot of incredible women, and I try to create a lot of relationships with my clients. It's not like I shoot and I never see you again.
That's
I'm
correct.
Always engaging with my clients and always inviting them to things. So that's kind of my journey to right now.
I love it. And just a year in, well, I mean, a little over a year, but year in full time.
Yeah.
And doing amazingly well. I mean, I've seen the work, and it is just amazing what you do.
Thank you.
So talk a little bit about what makes you different as a photographer.
So as a photographer, I feel what makes me different is I'm really I'm celebrating women in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. A lot of the time with photographers, you would see that they're focusing maybe on the family and a Christmas thing, or they're focusing on the senior or the young, kid, Sweet 16 and things like that. But I wanted to celebrate women in their journeys because we all have our own stories of pain, of disappointment, of all different things we could be celebrating, whether it's our 40th birthday or 50th, like epic moments. And I'm 42 and I want to be celebrated often. Yeah. So that's kind of what makes me different. And I work with as a studio, it's full service. So I work with hairstylists and makeup artists. And I also have a stylist that I bring in to help me with the clients. And I'm coaching them. I'm through all the posing and how to look and how to feel. How to look and how to move in the portraits and to get that incredible connection that you're really attracted to, most people are attracted to. And also what makes me different is I have my clients journal about who they are. Like who do they want to see when they look in their portraits? Who do they want to discover? Why are they being photographed at this point? And I have
it's about the story for you.
Yeah.
It's really about the story.
Yeah. And just because society, the way that we see everything in society, they're always like throwing in your face how you should look and how you shouldn't look. And my thing is like creating the most beautiful portraits of that person in that moment because they're masterpieces. And so just changing the way society looks at beauty, and that just because you're 40 or 50, it doesn't mean you have to be in a Geritol ad or something, or Depends ad or something.
I mean,
it's like
high
you
fashion.
Still,
what you do is high fashion photography for everyday woman.
And man. I do photograph men. I love photographing men.
They have to wear a dress, but other than
they do.
Yeah.
They don't. Except for Marshall.
Except for Marshall, but that's a whole other subject. Yeah, and he'll watch this and laugh. But I mean, that's, that's the thing I think I was most impressed, because you shoot video of them too, right?
Yes, I do behind the scenes videos of them, and also I try with every client, especially if that's a mom, to record their voice, a message to my children.
Yeah.
And it could be just something simple as "I'll always love you," or they can read them their bedtime story. If they were never here, you would always not just have the portrait, but you'd have their voice. And to me, that means a lot, because I lost my mom when I was 18. I got a picture, but oh my God, just to have her voice right now to tell me, don't make me cry.
Yeah. But her voice and face and everything, and video and all that.
Yes.
And you've done a lot of work. I thought some of the coolest ones I've seen you do have been like the daughter and the mother. Oh,
I love generations and mother-daughter, or anything with relationships. That is that's epic to me, because I lost my sister recently, and I lost my mom. I'm the oldest of 7.
Okay.
And and so those relationships, I'm not always as close to my family as I like to be. So I kind of recreate those things in my portraits, and make sure that what I lack, I give to my clients.
Yeah, which is just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely amazing. And I've seen some of that work. That's some of the coolest, because it's neat, because I'm trying to think of who in our BNI group you had done where when you saw them side by side, you're like, oh my God, yeah, they're mother-daughter. You could.
Oh yeah.
Nikki,
Nikki and her mom.
Yeah, because you look at, I'd not seen her mom, but seeing them together, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, it's just like an older version of Nikki. Yeah.
So that's what I really like, is the generations, because my whole thing is existing photos and creating legacy prints.
Exactly.
And making sure that what we're taking right now is not for us right now, but for the generations to come. Something that we can leave our legacy.
Absolutely. What's new in your world now?
What's new? Whoa. Lately, I have been really trying to do a lot of more video footage, but in a different kind of way. So video, learning more video, just being creative, a little bit more creative, pushing my clients to see themselves in a different way, creatively, and not just the temporary, the perceived thing, the perceived way that they think they should see themselves, but really bringing them out. So I'm being a lot more creative in my photo shoots lately, and that's been fun. Wow, I don't know if there's much new. I'm just kind of...
Well, you're still kind of new anyhow.
I am kind of new. Nothing so far. Okay. And I'm thinking about, I want to branch out to do more on location shoots, or take me on vacation, take me to Paris with you, and more destination photo shoots. So I'm working on that.
Yeah, because you've had some of those this recent year where people have flown you out.
So I'm trying to work on some of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's still in the works.
It's a work in the progress.
Work in progress.
As you build your reputation.
Yes.
There's I was reading something about a photographer that does just strictly weddings, and it's all destination weddings, and that's
stuff. It's
and they fly her all over the world. She lives in California.
I would love
that.
Her
all over the world to do these destination weddings, and
take me on vacation with you.
Yeah,
I'll be your private photographer.
I'll take photos where you don't even have to take a photo on vacation.
Not
I'll be
your private dancer, but your private
photographer. Hey, whatever works. All right, fast 5 questions. Right.
Okay.
Wake up in the morning, business is totally gone. $500 in your pocket, laptop, computer, camera. I'll give you. Usually wouldn't give that to somebody, but I like you. You have a place to live. What do you do first?
Find me a hair and makeup artist and the most influential woman in the whole community, and create the most incredible experience for her, and wow her, and have her refer me to her friends.
There you go. It's just like last year all over again.
That's where I started. That's what I would do at this point. I mean,
awesome.
Or I'd go back to ultrasound at the hospital.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I love y'all, but
not going back. What's the biggest entrepreneurial mistake you've made?
The biggest mistake for me is because I do come from the medical field and I don't have a business background. I perfected my craft, but just knowing just having someone to manage my money in the beginning was really, I should have done that because it was frustrating. Like, you're making a lot of money, but I don't have any money to show for it because it's all going back into the business.
Sure.
So my mistake was not having a bookkeeper or someone to do Profit First for me, or helping me to manage and how to keep the money.
Yeah.
I feel I'm on it now. I'm getting on it, and I'm really happy. And I wish I would have done that in the beginning.
Yeah.
I feel that's my.
But you're only a year in, really.
Hey,
to doing this. That's,
I'm about getting it done.
Yeah, getting it done. Yeah, you got profit after
well,
a year.
I don't have much. Building those habits when I don't have.
It's fine. It's if you have any form of profit, even if it's $1.
Yeah.
After a year, that's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you have a lot of equipment costs and things like that you've got to invest in early.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
it's now you're in your.
But I didn't know any
running.
better until I then I got.
Until you got Venus,
and then I was like, "Whoo, where were you?"
I just need somebody to corral me, get me where I need to be.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
All right, what's a good book that you would recommend?
I have a lot of them. The 3 Simple Steps by Trevor Blake is really good.
Okay.
I really like that book. Building Your Story Brand. I'm starting to read that book. I haven't finished it, but it really helps you get through all the crap about, what your business, don't be telling all this stuff, but get to the point to attract the right client. And so you can get your message out there very simply. And so I'm really interested in finishing his book. I think that's really going to help me.
Yeah.
Building Your Story Brand. It's on my list that I'm reading right now.
That is fantastic. What's a good tool you use in your business every day?
A good tool? Well, what would be a good tool I think my calendar is really super color coded along with the stickies. But a calendar that's kind of my Google calendar that's on my phone. I mean, that's a really good tool I use. Aside from Photoshop and Lightroom, yeah, my phone.
Yeah, that's a given.
My phone. My phone calendar,
Yeah.
yes, it keeps me organized. It's very color coded.
That's awesome. Yeah, well,
Kind
you
of
got to do
chaotic
that.
when you look at it.
Well, yeah, you haven't seen mine.
So I think that's
mine's from like 6 o'clock in the morning until midnight every day. So
yeah.
I have no life. How do people get a hold of you?
Well, they can follow me on Instagram at Felicia Reed Photography.
See some amazing photos.
On Instagram. Felicia Reed Photography on Facebook is really good. That's a really good one. And my website is feliciareed.com.
Okay. Do you use any other social media like Pinterest or any of those?
I love Pinterest. That's where I do all of my planning for my clients. So it's Felicia Reed Photography as well.
Okay. Very cool. Love it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. You were awesome as always.
Thank you for having me.
You weren't as crazy as I expected.
I'm nervous. No, I'm trying to filter. I'm trying to engage my filter.
Oh, wow.
That takes work.
I was going to say, this is going to be ugly after this, but yeah, once the camera goes off, guys, watch out. Well, thank you so much. I appreciated it. Guys, I can't tell you, Mother's Day is coming up, so it might be a little late in the game, but if you want to give your spouse, your mom, the lady in your life, an amazing, amazing, amazing gift, waha. This lady is unbelievable. Go look at her stuff on Instagram or Facebook. You won't believe the high quality. I mean, this is like Vogue fashion quality type stuff with normal people.
Yep.
And pulling the inside out, the beauty on the inside out.
Exactly.
So go out, do that. Her contact information is going to be right down below me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss these great people that we're bringing on all the time. And we will see you back here next week.